and welcome to the 7 South News. In the morning, I'm Jared Gore. The top story today is about the pollution on Mackerel Cove. Me and my classmates went there recently. Here's Emily and Paige with all about it.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Paige.
We're from the 7 South at Manor Middle School.
We recently did a service learning project and went to Mackerel Cove to pick up trash.
We picked up 1,480 pounds.
Now we are making a website with our class for awareness about the trash problem.
Now our new news investigator Kyle is talking to us today about the need for keeping Mackerel Cove clean.
Hey guys, well, Mackerel Cove is a really cool place. You can fish, swim, and have a picnic and play games. You can do all kinds of cool outdoor activities. But because of all the pollution in Mackerel Cove, the activity is limited.
Kyle's right. Back before we were born, the island's kids used to go there and play for hours in mostly all seasons. But now they're missing out because of all the pollution.
In other related news, my group, the Working Waterfront Group, had the honor to meet with Pastor Terry. Pastor Terry is one of the group members' pastors, and he's a lobsterman in Mackerel Cove. He told us that he thinks that most pollution is swept off of fishermen and lobstermen's boats, but that sadly some is just thrown off by the person themselves.
Pastor Terry told us that he hasn't actually seen that many people litter on purpose, but he's sure that a few do.
That's right, but you can't just blame the men. Some boats, not on purpose, might cut a rope with their propeller. That causes the rope to sink to the bottom, and animals eat that rope.
When we went to Mackerel Cove, most of what we picked up was rope. There was one huge piece that was so big that it took about 4 students and 1 adult and our teacher's truck to pull it.
I know, that was pretty big rope, and it was cool, but sad, because that rope could be killing animals.
Our group learned about dissolved oxygen. There needs to be a good level of it to keep aquatic life healthy.
So what is dissolved oxygen, and why is it so important?
Well, Kyle, those are good questions. Dissolved oxygen is the amount of oxygen freely available in water, and like Paige said, necessary for aquatic life.
But why is it so important?
Dissolved oxygen analysis measures the amount of gaseous oxygen dissolved in a water solution. Oxygen gets into water by scattering from the surrounding air, by rapid movement, and as a waste product of photosynthesis.
How do you know the level of dissolved oxygen?
Well, when scientists and others measure dissolved oxygen, they use what's called a Secchi disc.
The Secchi disc was created by Pietro Angelo Secchi in 1865. It's used to measure the water's transparency in bodies of water, mainly oceans and thanks for listening to this special broadcast. Bye! Pastor Terry. Pastor Terry. In other related news, my group and the Working Waterfront Group had the honor to meet with Pastor Terry. Pastor Terry is one of the group members' pastors, and he is a lobsterman in Mackerel Cove. He told us that he thinks that most pollution is swept off of fishermen and lobstermen's boats, but that sadly some is just thrown off by the person himself.
Pastor Terry told us that he hasn't actually seen that many people litter on purpose, but he is sure that a few do.
That's right, but you can't just blame the men. Some boats, not on purpose, might cut a rope with a propeller.
That's your mother.